The wheel of time turns, and ages come and pass, leaving memories that turn into legend. Legends fade to myth, and myth is long forgotten when the age that gave it birth comes again. So welcome to the third age. I'm one half of Fool's Crown and the resident Wheel of Time expert. This will be a basic introduction to the Wheel of Time series for those whose first experience with it will be the Amazon TV show. I'm a huge Wheel of Time fan, and I can't wait to see what they change and what they keep the same. Fool's Crown will be live reacting to the episodes each week, so stay tuned. For the OG Wheel of Time fans who watch this video, I'm leaving out certain details for potential spoilers. Let's begin. Let's talk about the Aes Sedai. Led by Siuan Sanche, Aes Sedai are women who channel the One Power, or magic of the world, and are trained at Tar Valon in the White Tower. Outside of magic, these ladies have a huge political influence and commonly provide advice to kings and queens. There are 7 Ajas or groups of Aes Sedai within the White Tower. And they're kind of coordinated like the Power Rangers, minus the tight spandex. There's the Red Aja, who regulate the wrong and dangerous use of the One Power. The Blue Aja, who are a force of righteousness and justice. The Green Aja, who focus on combat. The Yellow Aja, who are healers. The White, who focus on philosophy and truth. The Brown Sisters, who focus on knowledge and research. And the Gray, who focus on politics and mediation. Now, usually these women are linked to a group of highly trained men called warders. I mean, I'm not gonna lie, except for the Red Eyes, they kind of really hate men. The Warder Bond gives these men magical longevity, speed, and strength, and also lets them to know what the Aes Sedai are feeling and where they are. Now let's talk about one of the most important members of the Aes Sedai, Lorraine Damager, played by the lovely Rosamund Pike. Lorraine is a former Karian noblewoman who became a member of the Blue Aja. She and Lana are on a quest to find the Dragon Reborn. They kick off the main plot by arriving in Two Rivers during the Beltane Festival. She's a mentor to the group in the style of Merlin or Gandalf. Now let's talk about Lan. Mandragoran, played by Daniel Henley. In the books, he's a certified badass. Warders are known as some of the strongest warriors in the land, and he's a legend even among them. I really can't wait to see if they do the man justice. Now on to Edmund's Field and Two Rivers. The Two Rivers. The Two Rivers is centrally located in the westlands of Andor, and its name is derived from the two rivers that mark its boundary. The Taran River to the north and the White River to the south. Edmund's Field is located there, and that's where Rand, Mat, Perrin, Nynaeve, and Eggman are from. Randolph Lord, played by Josh Stradowski. He's a sheep herder. Randolph Lord, played by Josh Stradowski. He's a sheep herder from the Two Rivers alongside his father Tam. He's one of the 3 young men that Moraine takes from the Two Rivers after the events of Beltane. They definitely changed the height requirement for his character. Like, you don't have to be this tall to ride this ride, because in the novels, he was easily taller than both Perrin and Mat. In high school, he was my favorite character from the series. I hope they do his storyline right in the TV show. Perrin Barra, played by Marcus Rutherford. Perrin Barra is a princess blacksmith, Master Luon. He's a gentle giant in the group. Being an absolute unit even as a kid taught him to hold back. That mindset translated to his personality. It's hard to get the big guy mad, and at times makes him seem like an adorable cupcake. Matchman Coffin, played by Barney Harris in the first season and Donald Finn later. Matchman is a farmer, but is known better as a local prankster, playboy, and all-around scoundrel. Matt and Rand have been getting into trouble since they were lads. Upon re-listening to the audiobooks of the novel recently, Matt has become my favorite character by the way he flouts responsibility and thumbs his nose at authority. I really can't wait to see how horny they make his character. Because, dude, Matt definitely fucks. Eggman Althea. Eggman is the mayor's daughter and Princess Wisdom to Nynaeve, Almira. It was always thought that Rand and Nynaeve get married when they were young. Infinitely curious, she was one of the first villagers to want to go with Loraine. Nynaeve Almira, played by Zoe Robbins. Nynaeve is the wisdom of the two rivers. A wisdom is like a combination weather person and healer. Nynaeve's huge personality makes her a prominent figure in the village, and which makes so that she can influence both the women's circle and the town's council. Nynaeve also plays a big sister role to the other healers, sometimes to their annoyance. Tom Merlin, played by Alexander Willam. Tom Merlin is a traveling Glee man who was in Evansville during Spelltime Reform. The Glee man is like a combination circus performer, storyteller, and bard. Tom is a certified badass as well. No spoilers. Okay, minor spoilers. He can go toe to toe with the Mirdraw on his own, and lore-wise, Mirdraw are not easy to take down. Patton Fane, a well-loved peddler that travels to the Two Rivers often. There's more to his story than meets the eye. Ogiers created some of the greatest architectural feats in the Little-Time world before its retreating into seclusion. Ogiers being long-lived, Loyal is considered young at the age of 90. Loyal originally left the steading to go see the old Ogier groves, but when he meets the group, decides to come up with their adventures instead. My hope for the Ogier is that these practical effects make them look the way they do, instead of making them into sea. Ogier are one of the ancient races of Wheel of Time, oftentimes mistaken for the shadow spawn Trollocs because of how tall they are and the way they look. Elminveda Farshaw, played by Kate Alexander. Min is a tomboyish woman that the group meets in Baerlon on their journey. Min has the ability to see signs around people called viewings. Her viewing can oftentimes be prophetic. She was also another one of my favorite characters in high school, and she was definitely my type. I'm so glad they decided to make her Asian. It would have been a huge L if for the Amazon production company if they decided to make her white. Elaine is the daughter of Queen Morghese and the heir to the throne of Andor. She's definitely an example of white privilege averted. She's raised as a princess but acts a lot less spoiled than she could have been. Her making an appearance in season 2 is a hint that either Eye of the World, book 1 of the Wheel of Time, is going to be cut between 2 seasons, or it's one of the many changes that the showrunner hinted at when they first started production of the series. Elaine Trecan, played by Sierra Cavini, a peek at season 2 and possibly how far season 1 goes. The Dragon Reborn. In the Age of Legends, even men can channel the One Power. Most powerful male channeler was Lutheran or the Dragon. Him and his companions stilled the Dark One in Shire Wolf, but he died in the aftermath. His rebirth was prophesied to combat the return of the Dark One and his touch on the world. Loghain Abelard, False Dragon, played by Alvaro Morte. Loghain is a Gjaldan man who can channel, claimed himself the Dragon Reborn, and was captured by the Red Aja. The showrunner says that his role will be expanded in the TV show more than it was in the novel series, and that makes sense because in the books he was in and out of the story for the most part. The Wathaan or Takers. The traveling people are a group of nomads traveling the world, practicing the way of the leaf and looking for their song. The way of the leaf is a practice of non-violence so intense they won't even protect themselves if they're being attacked. Stay away from civilization. Stay away from civilization because being close near increases the threat of violence. They are comparable to the Tuatha De Danann, the legendary people who settled the Irish Isles. In conclusion, let me know what you think in the comments. Who's your favorite Wheel of Time character if you're familiar with the series, or let me know if you're excited for the TV show. I know I am. Peace, and I'll see you on the next one.